What are you getting people in trouble?
Shawn, you gave us some news yesterday, and not even a couple hours later, Berto responded.
I gave you what I feel I know to be true. How about that?
I believe you.
I gave you what I feel I know to be true. Berto keeps pointing the finger at business, and I understand fully now at this point in my career what that means. But I talked to business, and business told me that a fight with Berto should take place in April. It's not official yet, but it should take place, and it should happen in April. And I gave y'all what I could give y'all. I didn't give you an exact date. I didn't give you an exact venue. I did give you the name Andre Berto because that's the name I've been shooting for months now, and that's the name that has come back to me saying that will be the fight that will be made for me. So I gave you what I could give you yesterday. So
were you surprised he reacted that way? And even on Twitter, I know he went after you, said he'll punch you without the gloves.
You know what? Honestly, I think more than anything, he probably wants me to be salty. And I was, because at this point it should just be a matter of exactly what I said. When and where. The who is taken care of. There's nobody else he can fight, and he knows that. And there's nobody else I want to fight but him, and he knows that. Y'all know that. And I made that apparent months ago, and it's just as apparent yesterday as it is today. No matter what he said on Twitter about punching me without gloves on, that's ignorant. Why would you do? Why? What's the point? You want to fight me in the ring, but you want to fight me outside. What's the point? Come on now, let's be real here. You talking about the business and you talking about the money making sense, and then you gonna contradict yourself and say you want to will punch me without gloves on? That really don't make sense. So I think he playing a social media game right now. I think it's unattractive. I think he needs to come forward and say what he wants to do, and be as straightforward as I am. I've been extremely straightforward with y'all from day one. When it was proposed to me that I could fight Andre Berto, I said, heck yeah, I'll fight Andre Berto. Tell me when, tell me where.
What makes it so difficult? It seems like it's cut and dry. Like, it shouldn't be no issues. But yet there's always something.
I can smile when you say that it should be cut and dry because that's the way I feel, and that's what I think. I think this is a cut and dry fight. I think this is a cut and dry business proposal, and exchanges should be done just like that. It makes sense all the way around. I think maybe he's at a point in his career where he feel like he should have more control, more power, and me talking to y'all right now is taking away from his control and his power. So what? Come get it.
Okay.
Do you think now that he's trash talk, you want the fight even more?
Yeah, because he called me a clown. And y'all know I don't play around. Y'all know that everything I do, I try to do it to the fullest, 100%. I never tell y'all any lies. I never sugarcoat anything. I try to be as straightforward and upfront with y'all as possible. So when a message is delivered to me, telling me what I can and cannot say, and what it should and it shouldn't be, when I give y'all that information, that's coming from my heart. So what is told to me, what I understand and what I feel is gonna happen. So, heck yeah, when you telling me nothing has been done, once one side is talking without the other side, this and that, it's a bunch of crap, and I'm ready to fight.
You think he's trying to play a mental game with you? Obviously, this whole back and forth, and you're like the nice guy in boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's trying to probably get you out of character.
I do. I think it's, again, like I said, I think it's a social media game. It's a front. Like he going somewhere else, and he know he not. If he expected me to let my guard down and stop training and not be ready for a fight with Andre Berto, it's not happening.
But Shawn, I've never seen you mad. I think it's the first time in like 8 years that I've seen you really ready to punch me right now. Like,
man,
you're not happy.
No, I'm not, because somebody said earlier, what's the protocol? The protocol is, hello, hey, we got this fight. Do you want it? Yes. Hello, we got this fight. Do you want it? Yes. Now we figuring out when. We figuring out where. We answered the phone call a long time ago. We don't even have to do the track record of how long ago. Long enough ago for me to talk to y'all right now and let y'all know that there's a stall and it ain't over here. And it needs to stop. So we talking to y'all right now just to say, hey, Andre Berto, do you want to fight me? If you want to fight me, say you want to fight me and tell me when and tell me where. Simple as that. Or stop playing around. Stop. I don't do social media. Y'all see me. Y'all see me lately on Twitter. I don't never be on Twitter like that.
You be doing
I do
push-ups,
I do
losing
fun
bets-
stuff. Yeah, I do
losing
fun
bets
stuff.
toward-
I do fun stuff on Instagram and Twitter, but I go where you need me to go. You know what I mean? If you need me to get hostile, if you need me to get mad, if you need me to get louder, I get louder. And now I'm being loud.
Do you fight better, Matt, or some fighters don't?
I try to, contain everything, but I've noticed, especially in training, like if I get mad, stuff start to rip off a little bit better.
Does Kenny ever get mad?
He do too, yeah. Like he'll start hitting the pad a little harder. Now all of a sudden, like the old comic books, bang and pow, both of us mad, like
All right, so here's $1 million question. If it's not Berto, we hope it is.
Exactly. That's the other problem right now is I don't know who else it would be right now because every name that he just named, everybody's kind of taken at this point.